Welcome to another glorious Friday. Ahoy, ahoy, ahoy. It is fine and good to be back. How is everybody doing? Anybody? Oh, man. Good. We'll jump right back into the main screen. Ah, Rudy, you escaped. There's some Rudy feet for you. Oop. Mr. Toot for you. The good old Rudy Toot. He's so orange. He's just the orangest boy. He's here and gone and back again. A little more reliable than Roscoe in terms of that, but... Hey, it's Minnie. Hey, Minnie. 20 big streams. 20. 20. That's a big number. It's a big old round number. And we're glad to have you here. How's everybody doing this fine Friday evening? So much Zibb time. It's enough to make you absolutely sick of me at this point. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Impossible! It is impossible to be sick of Zibb. You're like the possum of the North American wilderness. And I'm like the rattlesnake venom. I cannot kill you. Ugh. I didn't know that until today. I didn't know that the North American opossum was immune to rattlesnake venom. I find that vaguely terrifying because I didn't realize that anything was immune to that. It's also kind of crazy because it's like, wow. That's, I mean, how have we not, like, deriven some, like, rattlesnake anti-venom from that? Maybe we have. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Mr. Rudy. Mr. Rudy. Hey there, Mr. Rudy. In your little cave with Rudy. Rudy Toot, Rudy Toot. Hello, handsome baby boy. Hello, buddy. Hello. Hurrah. Hi. It's a good boy. You like your little fort? Meow. This has just been his little fort lately, so. Ah. It's Gray! How are we doing, Gray? Hopefully nobody has been washed away by the never-ending spring storms that seem to be rolling through. Yep. Oh, the battery's dead on your lawnmower. I use tried and true gasoline made from synthetically killed dinosaurs. Ba-da, ba-da-da. But I have had moments where my my grass has actually been thick enough and burly enough, like a lumberjack, where I have actually run out of gas before my lawn has been killed. That's right, Black Fox. Plastic dinosaurs are real dinosaurs. You're not wrong. Bum, da, 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 da. Dum, da, ba, da, da, ba. Ah. I love having gas sitting around because if there's ever a firefight, at least I know I have like an area of effect weapon that I can use. They're like blam, 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 blam. Then I'll be like, oh, I gotta position myself, and then I'll scoot around, and the enemy will like run in front of the gas can. I'll be like, pow, 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 and then they'll be like, Achtung lieber, and you know. The batteries sound nice. Plus, the nice thing about having the gas powered is that when you pull the fucking cable like 7 times and finally it starts, it feels like a magic trick mixed with having a stroke. So, I mean, there's that. Our mower is getting fairly long in the tooth, so it's probably about time that we replaced it out. An electric is probably not a bad idea, actually. Well, that first mow or the lawn is really woolly and like it's like, ugh, you know. Black Fox, it's called being young, and you can go ahead and mow everyone's lawn now. That's your penance. So the council has said, so it shall be done. Wow, what if we lived in X-Men universe and that was your mutant power? Other people have like flight and the ability to fight history, and like yours was you're just able to use any lawnmower the first time. I would imagine. Well, the lawnmower builds up a resistance, and it's not quite as sensitive as it was. I was talking about engines. Do, do, do. God damn it. Fuck you. Rudy Toots. Hey everybody, it is Rudy Toots. He has rejoined us in his little cave. Hey buddy. Oh. Yeah, hi. Hello. You can stay there, buddy. It's okay. If you had yet another little bed, I'd put it down there for you. You seem to like your little cave. Yeah. Oh, look at your pretty little face. Yeah. You looking at everybody? Hey, hi. Handsome little man. Yeah. Just such a handsome little guy, aren't you, buddy? You're handsome. Aww. He's been a beloved baby for a long time. You were a feral boy. You came out of the woods. Yeah, you did. You were a feral baby. And Grandma Zibb came and picked you up. She worked with you until you became the pampered baby you are today. Yeah. You're a spoiled baby. Spoiled baby. For some reason, the opening little bit there to this, like this is the Chocobo song, but like that opening little twang sounded like "Time of Your Life" by Green Day. And I was like, well, wait. That's something unpredictable, but in the end, that's right. Don't get me wrong, I love that song, because why wouldn't I? I'm from that time period. I hope you have the time of your life. You're a millennial nerd. I prefer to think of myself as a delightful immortal. I subscribe to the William T. Riker method of I choose to live forever. Yes. Stalking the beach, clubbing baby fabric softener bottles as they crawled around. Going to meal preserves and shooting brunch, taking pictures of it, sending it to our families. Yes. I don't know if he killed brunch so much as it killed a bunch of mimosas. Those mimosas kept running up the beach at Normandy, and you were just like, da 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 da. Just sitting there at the table with a pile of champagne flutes just strewn across the tablecloth, 1,000-yard stare and a cigarette hanging out of your mouth. My mother would always enjoy potato pancakes at brunch. We were Lutheran, so she had to call them potato pancakes, but I knew what they really were. Latkes. But this was the Midwest, you see. Nobody could enjoy Jewish food. They had to be called something sterilized and Midwestern. So potato pancakes they were, and yarmulkes they weren't. Handsome Rudy Tooter. There's a tall drink of orange juice for you. Oh, sleepy boy. Oh, the Church of Rudy Toots of Latter-day Saints. Yeah. Did you have a big day being a cat today, buddy? I bet you. Oh, yeah, it's hunkering down time. It's time to hunker down and get a nap, huh? I bet. Yeah, it's the Rudy Toot Cam. Boop boop. Boop boop. Rudy Toot. Rudy Toot. Aww. There's a kitty that's seen some living, huh? You're a well-loved cat, aren't you, bud? Yeah. Yeah, you're a well-loved kitty. Aww. You're a good boy, aren't ya? Just gotta get to drink him in while we can, folks. Yeah. Yeah, smile. He's a handsome boy. Yeah, sleepy guy. Roscoe went to the vet today and got his monthly shot for his applesauce. So that was an adventure for him. Mr. Toots here just had a regular Rudy Toot day. He's curled up in his little cat bed looking like a little cinnamon roll. Been a gray week, a very rainy gray week, so he's been kind of hibernating as a cat. He's funny though. You go walking down the hall and he's just like, and he just wants to follow you and do all kinds of stuff. It's kind of why I try to open up the office for him here while we're streaming, so he's got a place to be and a place to explore. He really just wants to be with people. So, don't you, buddy? Tutti Fruity. Oh, Rudy. Yep. We call him Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity sometimes. Yeah. No, you're gonna curl up and take a little nap, buddy? Oh. He's in the curl up position. Mormon boss. There's a name tag over an MMO. Mormon boss level question mark has a little skull next to it, but the skull also has like a straw hat. This song is from Persona 3 Reload, and it is called Changing Seasons Reload. Yeah, all right, buddy. Yep, I think I'm gonna have to either co-opt one of the blankets and put it under here for him, or something. But since he doesn't seem to have a problem being under here without like peeing or anything, I think I'll just I'll put something under the desk for him. So but he just likes being with people. My kind of modus operandi lately has been to do a stream, and then I'll go into the bedroom with him and play a game over the Steam Link or on my DS or something, and just chill out with him there, because that's what he used to do with Grandma. She used to sit with him and watch TV or hang out and read a book or something, but she used to just sit with him because he was a very cuddly couch cat. In fact, one of my favorite memories, one of the last memories I have with her, was watching The Twilight Zone. We actually were watching a bunch of episodes of The Twilight Zone with her, and I looked over and she was sitting on the couch with him, and I could just see his feet sticking out of her lap, and she was holding his front paws, and he would only let her hold his front paws. She was very proud of that, and I just see his little back feet sticking out of her lap, and he was so comfortable, and he was such a couch kitty, and he loved being with her. So just hanging out with him is a great honor. But that's what he likes to do. He just likes to be with his people. Oh, he's just a little baby. He's just a little doodah. Oh yeah, he's just a little guy. And I can't help it. I know I've said this story before, but it's still one of my favorites. When Grandma was watching Lupin for us, she would bring his bed into the bathroom while she would get her makeup and stuff ready, and he would just lay there with her. He was her other baby. Like she loved him just to pieces, and it was just my favorite thing where she just looked over at him, and she loved him so much, and it was so funny because she looked over at him, and he was in there in the bathroom with her, and Rudy was somewhere else. I think he was in the bedroom with just laying on the bed, and she looked over at Lupin and just went, "Who's my baby boy?" And of course, Lupin was very quiet. He just kind of looked at her and was just smiling. And then from the other room, she heard Rudy go, "Ming." Because he's just the cutest little man, and I love him to bits. So like I said, I know I have told that story probably 100 times on stream. It is still one of my absolute favorite stories because it has everything I love in that story. It has Lupin, it has Rudy, it has Grandma. It's the best story. I've told everyone that story. I've told my bosses that story. It is a well-loved story in this household. It's definitely one of those stories that in this house you will probably never get out of this house without hearing it at least once. It is a good story. Before Rudy decided to go on this little this weird little crusade of saying, wow. That's what he says now. Yeah, sleepy little guy. I figured he'd start to sphinx or loaf at some point here. He is a loafy boy. Are you guys shocked and appalled that I'm actually working on comic stuff? Aw. I feel bad when I see a cat that can't loaf. It's like, no, you're supposed to be bread. Be bread. Be a bread for me. Aww. It's like, I'm old enough when dignity doesn't matter. Bleh. It is neat to see some cats that just get old enough where they just like, they stop caring about cat rules. And they're just like, yeah, who gives a shit? They're like, my physicality really does not give two shits about cat etiquette at this point. I'm gonna do what I want. I find it interesting too, like watching cats, like when they know other cats are old or not feeling good. Like, and there's some cats that are jerks just in general, but there are other cats that are just like, oh, they don't feel good, or oh, they're older. I'm gonna lay on them. You know, I'm gonna stop being a dick, and I'm just gonna lay on them. Aww. I would always laugh because Lupin had himself a little cat girlfriend that would come to the door, and every time she would show up, I'd get him, and then they'd go out in the yard and play, and it was really cute. They were the gossip because they were the neighborhood interracial couple, and it was just really cute because she was this pretty little thing, and she'd just come to the door, and Lupin would just be like, hello, and they would just hang out, and then they'd just go in the yard and play, and it was like, all right, well, fine, you know. And then Newbie, oh my god, she hated every other cat. She didn't have any problem with dogs, but oh my god, any other cat that would come to the door, she would just have a fit and like hissing and spitting and screaming like a banshee, and we would just like pick her up and like walk her to another room while she's having this meltdown. Hi, Mr. Lupinstead. Can Lupin come out to play? Hi, Alexis, because I know her name would be Alexis, because of course it would be. Former manager gave one of the supervisors his blind cat because the supervisor was formerly a vet tech. He felt she could take better care of the kitty. Next day, you asked her how the blind cat was doing. The cat's not blind, he's just very stupid. Oh, man. I feel like that's also one of those things where it's like, spot the non-cat person. still feel bad. There was an ear treatment we had to give Lupin once that, I mean, it made him stone deaf. It was like this almost waxy medicine that they had to inject into his ears. And it made him almost completely deaf for months. It helped whatever infection he had. It helped, and he did regain some of his hearing back later. But he was already old, so it's not like he had a whole lot left. But it was just crazy. Like Mrs. Zibb was telling me, she's like, he hated the vacuum cleaner, but she was like, I was vacuuming like next to his head while he was asleep, and nothing. He wasn't getting up. He wasn't like, he was just completely asleep, and he was just completely out. It's so stupid. He has barely any cognition of his surroundings and appears blind. That, to me, sounds like a perfect angel baby. That sounds like every cat worth owning. Garen, I believe you have described what is called a cat. I've always thought it was funny. Newbie was a fairly intelligent cat, I will say that. She was smart. But she also had the cat, I wouldn't say ego, but she definitely had pride. And whenever that pride was like besmirched, she definitely hid for a long time. I remember Mrs. Zibb telling me once she she was running or something. She was running after something or running away from something, and she just clonk, like absolutely whapped her head into the side of a coffee table, like a solid wood coffee table. And Mrs. Zibb was like, I heard the coconut noise, just the conk. And she's like, I knew that hurt. Like, I absolutely knew that hurt. And like the cat just like stopped for a second, dazed, and then like just like walked away and like went somewhere and hid for a little while. Like, oh, like, I don't want to be comforted by you. I just need to be alone for a little while. Like, oh, that is such a hard noise to hear. It's like, oh, poor baby. Yeah, it's such a, oh, it's such a owie. Poor baby. Oh, thank God for this back scratcher. Ah. Oh. I spent $5 on this at a FurryCon like 10 years ago, and I have never regretted it. Oh my God. Like, never-ending chain of yawns just coming at me. Oh. I made the mistake of finishing my Japanese food today because the biggest problem with Japanese food is that it doesn't age well. And it was already a day old, and I was like, oh man, this is just not, it's not gonna be good in a day or two. So, so I was like, I better eat this and make sure just eat it, because it's not gonna taste nearly as good tomorrow. And it's just like, oh shit. So now I'm full, and my stomach's just like, you're tired. I'm not. Because the manager thought the cat was blind. He'd hold a treat out to the cat directly in front of his face. The cat would sniff around at the air, trying to figure out where the food smell was. Aww. Poor little baby. Sounds like it was just confused. And by confused, I mean probably kind of stupid, but that's okay. It's okay, you can be a dumb baby. It's alright. Poor babies. Lousy animals gotta be so damn cute and sweet and lovable. Pain in the ass. I'm surprised Roscoe is as chill as he is at the moment, because he got his his Addison's shot. Titties. God, if my dog had Asperger's, that'd be fucking amazing. Oh wow, science would not be able to stop me from thinking that was incredible. What do you do when your dog has Asperger's? Well, it's pretty much just like having a regular dog. He just barks a lot of shit that he shouldn't. Stupid babies need the most attention. You're correct. That is Tourette's. Hydrate. Oh, yeah, some kind of fun. I've killed my drink early. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get another drink. Little shit gets out of his box all the time. That turned into a Zibb getting a drink, and then Rudy running out of the office going bah! And getting him more food. And then his little run to getting more food being recorded because it was really cute. So yeah. Hello, Copro. Just take lubrication. Up why liberally. Oh, goodness. I just need to get like a little, the sound of like webbed feet running on tile or something. They do. Copro regularly uses Slime Zibb as motor oil. So he lives, he happily lives in a 98 Toyota Tercel. Which is a lot roomier than the jar. Oh, yeah, you don't like staring at me running with drinks and chips with my hoodie askew. Nobody likes that? All right. Hey, look at the artwork. Gotta eat them chi-yups. So I got them chi-yups. My stream is just fine, thank you. The doctor said it's perfectly normal for a kobold my age. You're gonna hurt me. What if I hurt myself first? I hurt myself today. really pulling in the audience the Johnny Cash joke Zibb. I want to hear some Johnny Cash sung by Goofy. I hurt myself today. Oh my god. Why does that make me laugh? It shouldn't. It's stupid as shit. I'll post on Blue Sky whenever the hell I want. Black Box, thank you very much. When the tweets come, they come. I will post when I wish. Oh god. I found that especially with the Cobalt post, it's like I need to strike when the iron is hot. Because damn. For that very reason, I will not add a whip crack. Actually, I should probably write that down. Whip crack redeem. Hang on. Oh my god, I know exactly what I'm gonna do for that one. Hang on. Got it. Okay. Black Box had a good idea, guys. Actually, Black Box had a good idea. Nope. Black Box had a good idea, so we got a bop for a second. Hang on. Black Box had a good idea. Unlock the puppet. It is time to dance. All you can accuse Roy of doing is making it crunk up in here. Yay! Good job, Black Fox. You had a good idea. Hooray! Back to the drudgery. No, I actually wrote down a thing on a piece of paper that will remind me. Is that a chikorita twerking? Is that a chikorita twerking? I think it is. Yeah, that is a thickorita. That is a thickorita. And is that a kobold? That is a breakdancing kobold. Yeah, Roy, you got a crunk up in here. Way to mess with the gravity. I appreciate that. And for the life of me, I cannot figure out where that song came from, so I know it's like a stream, like a royalty-free stream song, but can't figure out where it came from. So I would love to figure out where it came from so I can get more like it, but we'll see. Thickorita, God. I am interested. Actually, I've watched the Grumps do it now. I'm interested in possibly doing a Nuzlocke run. I'm trying to figure out which Pokemon I would do it on, but No, this one was specifically. It was it was a it was a I don't know if it was a channel specifically, but it was like a service that was for streamers that was like basically royalty free songs or what have you. Yeah, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Wherever CoPro is where CoPro is. CoPro is less of a kobold and more of a force of nature. Or at the very least, he's a force of physics. There's some big boy parks over there. Where is the thing I'm looking for? That's a great question, Zibb. I know it's a great question, Zibb. Thanks, Zibb. Yeah, Zibb. Oh, if he gets hungry, he'll find something. He'll be okay. He'll either totter home or crash into a vending machine. You know how CoPro goes. Something happened to my menus. Something happened, and I don't know what to do. Help. Always picture kobolds, or else.
We're touch-starved.
Could you please just draw on the thing? That'd be cool, because I need you to draw. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. If you don't draw, I'll throw you away, and that'll be such a waste of equipment. Is there a reason that you will not draw? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Whap. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I consistently put myself on the absolute wrong layer. It's one of my absolute favorite things. There's so many times I'm just like, what hubris am I committing now? And then it's just like, no, just happened to be on the wrong layer. But by then it's usually too late, and I've already smote some heathens or killed a bunch of Picts. Yeah, that's exactly the experience. Just, ye gods of art, why wilt you not allow me to draw? Have I not sacrificed at your altar? Oh, wrong layer. Ha. Click. Na na na. I forgot I got Persona 5 Royal for like 20 bucks in one of the last sales. I really should play that on stream someday. I think if I was doing like a video games only run for a while, maybe I would do that. That game would take a while. Thank you, Chroma. I have sieved. For there is much color in many lines, and the fickle gods of fate may wish to tarry upon my laptop. Yeah, Persona games are very long. They're good, though. They're very good. And I will say that the 3D installments from 3 on have been very entertaining. I don't know if I'd be able to entertain you guys with Persona like 1, 2, like 1 and 2. Those would be a slog. Only like diehard Persona fans would really enjoy those games, and even I had a hard time playing the ones that I did. Oh, by the way, I had jumped back into Izuna just as something to play before I went to bed. And man, have I forgotten every goddamn thing about that game. I had a really good weapon that I destroyed by putting too many frickin' sutras on it. Oh no! Our recording stopped. Crap. Okay, well, that sucks. Yeah, I'll have to download the recording from Twitch. Oh! Alright. That's annoying. Shoot. Figured that was going to happen eventually. Doing there, Loud Orange. Doing okay down there, buddy? Good boy down there. I'm pretty sure with Copro, the answer is always the red one. Whichever mech you have, it's the red one. So you'll probably be looking over your garage, and suddenly you'll be realizing that Timberwolf, the red one, that you were painstakingly restoring from years and years and years past, it's gone. There's a Timberwolf-sized hole in the side of the armory. You don't remember arming it with a PPC, but for some reason that's missing too.
Green Man said red goes faster. So, obviously red. Red.
The sad backstory for Copro is that Copro is actually colorblind. Copro doesn't really know what red looks like. There is no sad backstory for Copro. Copro is just Copro. Copro does not need a sad backstory. Copro is just a happy little kobold that likes fast and machine. And if you put the two together, they're just the happiest little bean in the whole wide world. What, like a Dodge Charger? Now I have to remember, what was the... I have to look it up. What was the... What was the mech on the cover of the original Battletech? It is the Griffin 2... The Griffin 2C, I think. No, that's not the right one. That's the Japanese version. No, I need no, that's the Japanese battle. I'm talking about the one that was up for the Apple 2C. Hang on. No, come on now. Switch to my freaking iPad. No, don't. I hate that. Don't go to my iPad as a third monitor until I want you to. How hard is that? How hard is that? You did not do that for my iPad Pro. You did not. For some reason with the A13, you're just like, oh, I'm gonna do that. That's it. The Crescent Hawk's Inception. That's the box. That's what was that? Give me a good picture of it. Oh my goodness. Fruity Toot. There. Maybe you guys know this one. Maybe I'm just crazy. But do you know what Come on now. There we go. Do you guys know what that one was? Is that still a Battletech? Or is that still a Mech Warrior machine, or is that just junk now? Is that still a Locust? Okay. I just remember that being the thing. Because, like, if I remember correctly, one of the copy protection bits in the original Battletech was you had to have the manual, and then one of the early tests in the game was you had to go and take like a Mech Warrior like Academy final test, and one of the tests was you had to name certain parts of the mech schematic, and you had to have the instruction book because it had the full schematic with all of like the rundown of parts and everything. And the Locust was the machine that it had, I guess. You know nothing of Battletech, so I'd be like someone's clueless dad described it. The one that looks like a nose and a cod piece combined. Yeah. No. Kind of looks like a pair of Groucho glasses and someone's swim trunks just got some missiles and ran around, you know. Yep. Nope, I remember I had that with my Apple IIc. Oh, I'm sure it's much edgier and cooler now, but it was cool to me. I thought it was real neat. I didn't know a damn thing about how to get that game to work, and when I did finally figure it out, I was pretty dumb. I should try to get some old Apple II RPGs running nowadays. Bore the hell out of some people with them. Nobody wants. Yes, Battletech Gothic, aka Warhammer 40. Oh, Rudy McChurch. He's a fine boy with his little paws like them all wrapped up. Like a wee teddy bear he is. He's a wee lion. Curled up in his little cave he is. Oh, you're a wee lion. Just a tiny. Warhammers. Why don't I invite you back to my planet? I like that. Why don't you take this rifle with you? I'd hate for you not to have protection. Such a gentleman. Warhammers! It's just as dumb as you think it is! For Super Emperor Earth? Oh, we didn't think this through. Money? Really, what the commercial should be is just a bunch of marketing people sitting at like a contemporary like a conference table, and they're describing the crossover between Warhammer 40K and Helldivers to the God Emperor who's in his golden throne, basically just like a living corpse. And like they just hold this whole presentation. It's very dry, very, you know, like corporate, you know, presentation, and they're just like, we can tell you're excited. We can tell this is going to be a great combination. We're super excited to bring this to life. We'll get back to you with some more information, and we're gonna get to work. We're gonna bust some heads, and we're gonna rock and roll. So we'll see you out there in the trenches. Great talk, Emperor. And they leave, and then you just as the commercial ends, the camera just swoops back to the Emperor's face, and a single tear rolls down his eye. The camera pans to a heart monitor, and it flatlines. May I please have the Academy Award for Best Advertisement? Thank you. No. Chroma, I'll do you one better. He's sitting there and he's ringing a bell. He's like, ding, 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 ding. It's just like the scene in Breaking Bad. Eventually the whole room explodes. Oh God. Oh my God. I just still love the idea of like the single tear and then just pan over to the heart monitor. Just oh my God. That's on the level of when I was working nights at a hotel with a coworker I adored. She was so wonderful, but like we just got some of the craziest fucking jokes and like bits going on, and I was telling her about I would absolutely love this commercial of like some like happy person like going out into the woods to get a Christmas tree, and like they chop down a Christmas tree, you know, and they're like tying it to their sled, and this little squirrel like tumbles out of the tree like bump, 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 bump. Like,
What did you do that for?
like, whoa, sorry buddy.
You cut down my home.
Like, oh, I'm sorry, I was just getting a Christmas tree. I didn't know this was anybody's home. And like you hear like a door open and like you see like a little light come out of the Christmas tree, and it's just like,
Is everything okay out there, Steven? It's okay, Margaret. Everything's fine. I'm dealing with it. Look, this was our house. You cut it down. How are you gonna make this better?
and then like there's another voice like,
Daddy, is everything alright? Oh, it's okay, Stephanie. It's alright. Just stay with Mom.
oh my God, I'm so sorry. And then like there's like the fluttering of wings, and then an owl swoops out of nowhere, just grabs the squirrel. And then the kid's just watching in horror, and then just the text "Merry Christmas" comes up on the screen, and we fade out. That might be the opening sequence to the Raccoon's Christmas special, but it's got that little bit of Zibb flavor. Oh God. What was I doing? I was drunk. Good. Oof. 24.615 shots per minute. It's not a lot of shots per minute. I bet there's guns that could shoot more than that. Not a lot of pew pews. I bet you there's a Mr. John Gatling that would beg to differ on that. Jonathan Q. Gatling. He'd just be like, "That's not very much at all. My crank-a-gunaphone is much more powerful."
Blank, 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 blank.
Okay, let's move from comic to something else. Oh, I got unplugged. Hang on. We're okay. We're alright, hang on. Battletech, go away. Alright. You say PPCX, and all I can think of is PowerPC from the Mac days, back when Mac clones were being made. God, I miss Mac clones. What a time! What a time that was! What a wild time when third-party companies were making Mac hardware. That was incredible. You know what else does a ton of damage? Garbage truck. You got anything that launches garbage trucks? But it doesn't. But you don't. I bet you don't have a single weapon that fires garbage trucks. And have you ever seen anything survive getting hit with a garbage truck? I don't think so. Why does everyone keep stabbing me in the back? Because it's easy. It does a lot of damage. I have long toms. That's worse than being hit with a garbage truck. Yes, long cat is long. The early 2000s meme that will never die. Long cat is long. Long tom is long. Garbage day! No! I want to draw. I have been so enamored with the design for Kit in Universe. I love the little dress and bodysuit thing that she's got going on. I think I want to try that with Adelie. What a cute little design. Something similar at least. But Zibb, technically a bodysuit is pants. I know, it's unorthodox. Give me a break. Friday. I can do what I want. I thought you said you put Minnie on the coffee, and I was just like, don't do that. That's rude. It's hot there. It's not a good place to put someone. Let's see. Wow. Thank you for the initial partnership. It's not right, but thank you. Very cool that you gave me a thing. Yes. Dumb. It's in the dumb thing with the stupid. Hey, do not golf, people. Do not non-consensually golf, people. God, how many times? Day. This is. What? This is not a good. Please have if you could be present, if you could be with me, then. Alright, cool. So you're not gonna. Do you think if I tripped Chroma, they'd fall putter side down? Don't moisten people. Let's can we all agree? Can we all agree to not like moisten people? Don't encourage the moistening. Oh. How you doing, Rudy Tooch? You doing okay, my little lion? Meow. Oh, should I draw a locust chin? We're gonna find out because apparently. Oh, I'm drawing it white. That certainly doesn't help. That doesn't help our case, guys. It really doesn't. I just want to see them moisten both sides of you and just see you achieve anti-gravity.
Done things that I can't even say. Time to make up my day. God, it's so hard to regulate till I met her yesterday. How's the dirt and you the purifier? I'm the gasoline bar, you the fire. Keep it in the DL, no choir. Which makes me wanna talk like an Esquire. I don't wanna push, I don't want to entire. Buy any juice from gold to sapphire. Crack some jokes, sometimes set my tire. We'll be careful not to get the dead tired. Making sure that I take it higher. When we have a baby, we need to try it. That's what makes me most inspired.
It looks like he has braces. And a ball gag for some reason. But there you go, there's Locust Man. Maybe he has that. Maybe that's his conjoined twin. Yes, well, with Locust Chan, it's also, or it's a large bit of his personality. And maybe he shoots missiles when he gets nervous. Like when he sees another mech that he really likes. And he's not really good at skateboarding, but he has one, and he got for his bar mitzvah. I'm sorry that Locust Chan is adorable and everyone should love him. Oh. Look at that smile. Look at that winning smile. Everyone should love Locust Chan. He's a winner. I don't even remember Timberwolf. Yeah, it's Locust Chan. Locust Chan, everybody. Oh, it's okay, girl. I was just remarking to Mrs. Zibb the other day. I was just like, oh, it's so interesting to see, now that we've been to anime conventions and such, it's so nice to see, since all these 90s animes are getting their like 30, 35th, 40th anniversary, like kind of specials and stuff and re-releases and stuff out. There's been this uptick in interest in 90s anime, and a bunch of people are excited about them. And shows like Yu Yu Hakusho are kind of getting a new lease on life, and new figures and stuff are coming out and everything. It's really cool to see. But I was like, you're seeing a resurgence in people like discovering the style of anime at that time frame. And it's funny too, because you see people rediscovering cat girls in the 90s, and it's just like, they were a thing, man, and they do not make them like they used to. If you don't know what I mean, look up the Puma sisters from Dominion Tank Police. Big hair, big hair. Nerds. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with recording. I always try to record locally and record my streams onto a hard drive just in case so I can back them up. But it looks as though this one stopped recording, so I'll have to figure that one out.
Oh well. How you doing, buddy? Gracious.
How you doing, bud? All right down there? How you doing, Lucas? 10. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a huge fan of Lucas Chan. I don't want Lucas Chan to be my, like, spirit animal. Am I cutting out a bit? It's probably because my microphone is over here. Now it's just over here. I've moved it. Probably trying a sexy tank. Oh, that's good. Tell you what, I gotta get my shit together. These streams are not entertaining anybody. Sorry about that, guys. Some of these poses I would not describe as shooting poses. Not the shooting I was looking for. It was, I think it was on sale recently because it went to 1.0. It got out of early access, but Space Haven. I'm playing a little bit of that in my off time, just in little bits and bobs. I have found that I love the asteroid version of that game. So instead of like building a spaceship, you're building a space station on an asteroid. But instead of building like a bunch of little outbuildings, building one giant ass room, way better. Like I've had way more success with that. I do suggest that game. It's actually quite good. Like I don't usually do sim games very well, but I quite like that one. I definitely suggest it. Oh, you're getting the gunfire. Good stuff. I should go back. Which character are you a bigger fan of for Gunfire? They have a bunch now. I mean, I'm sure the bunny is a big, but ice coat. I don't know if I've found with the single player. I don't know if I've found a character or build that I'm super big into yet, but they were all pretty fun. No, not yet. Yeah, Greg can attest to the fact that I'm not a super good uh player, but by gosh, I'm really good at absorbing bullets. Really good at it. Super good, in fact. Probably the best there is. When it comes to uh being a focusing agent for the team, in learning how to team res, there is no better. Oh, I mean, if that's what I had intended to make, build, and actually be, then yeah, I could definitely be a tank. I'm angry at how much I like this.
Well,
Yeah, my dad works for Comstar. He just transferred in from off-world. Ugh, another Comstar transfer. Ugh. I could see Timberwolf was gonna be a real tough customer.
God. I should make this a visual novel. Locust's big first day. No, I like to think that those are braces. They're like, it's like a toothy grin. They kind of look like buck teeth. Did they reach out and touch someone with missiles and lasers and laser missiles? It's like a freaking episode of SWAT Cats with so many missiles. So many missiles. Ted Turner came back from death just to cancel how many missiles there were. Too violent. Oh, Locust Chan. I don't know why this is what I focused on today, but Joe drawn a cat girl in a short dress and a bodysuit, but instead we draw Locust Chan. Ah. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think I'm just tired enough. Ain't that right, Rudy Toot? Mr. Rudy Toot. Actually, putting that in my list of things to do. Rudy bed. Under desk. Bunch of things I want to get done this weekend. A bunch of them for the stream, so. Okay. Okay. You know, guys, I think I'm kind of running out of steam here. I am going to leave this here. I think we're going to pick up some gaming starting next week, and I am going to get a definitive date down for Starfinder, so we can start planning that and getting you guys into the game and getting you guys some characters. I have some pre-gens for you, and we'll have some kind of pre-game getting used to Foundry kind of stuff for you. So, yep, sorry for the low energy here. Trying to find a good balance for us here, but yeah, still trying to figure out exactly what I'm trying to do here. So, sorry for the quietness. Hopefully, Locust Chan will pull us through. Locust Chan is our guiding light, and yep. So, in any case, I had a good time despite the low energy tonight. Hope you did too. And it's always fun to see y'all here. If you guys get any questions, or if there's anything that you need to throw at me, or if you have any suggestions or anything, please feel free to drop it on the Discord for me. I'm always around, or at the very least, I always have it with me, so I can always read it. I'm happy to see any suggestions or anything like that as well. If you have any suggestions for Rudy Toot, he's always there, and he can always be a cat at you. Say goodnight, Rudy. Say goodnight, Bubby. Mr. Rudy Toot, say goodnight. Mwah. There's a smooch from the internet, buddy. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Memorial Day is a
holiday here in the States, but I will still be here streaming. I believe, I don't think it will be out late. So in any case, everybody have a wonderful weekend. We will catch you later. Be safe, be good to each other, and we'll see you then. So have a good night, everybody.